What if the vendetta you thought was buried was not forgotten at all? Imagine a grudge so deeply ingrained it transcends generations and borders. This is the tale of the Arabs' vendetta against Israel and the Zionists. This story, though seemingly forgotten, is deeply rooted in the collective memory of the Arab people. The unity of the Arab people is not just about shared language or culture, it's about a shared history, a shared struggle. We are all Gaza, we are all Palestinians. The borders that separate us are merely lines on a map, but our shared identity is written in our hearts. The history of this vendetta is a catalogue of crimes and massacres. Gaza, Sabra and Shatila, the successive wars. These are not just points on a timeline. They are scars on the face of the Arab world. These atrocities, supported by the West, are echoes of a vendetta that has been seemingly forgotten in the pursuit of peace. But as we look towards the future, we must not forget the past. Our dignity has been violated, our women and children oppressed. The vendetta lives on, not just in memory, but in the hearts of every Arab household. Remember, this vendetta is not just about the past, it's about preserving the future. Is the possibility of peace with a foreign entity an illusion? The question hangs heavy in the air, a dream of tranquility shattered by the harsh reality of corruption, violation of dignity, and oppression. The Zionists have sown seeds of discord, trampling on our honor, and subjecting our women and children to unthinkable atrocities. This is not a mere narrative, but a gruesome reality we have been forced to live. The land, once a cradle of harmony, now bears the scars of conflict, its soil stained with the blood of the innocent. The bloodshed is not forgotten. It is a harsh reminder of the price paid for land and dignity, a reminder that is passed down from generation to generation, so the youth may know their adversary and the stark truth about the Zionists. But amidst the turmoil, let it not be forgotten that we are a people of peace. Jews have lived and continue to live among us in harmony, security and coexistence. Our quarrel is not with them, but with the oppressors who have violated our rights and dignity. As advocates of peace, we have extended our hands, but they can be extended for other things too. We yearn for peace, but the illusion of it imposed by a foreign entity cannot and will not be accepted. The pursuit of justice continues, and the hands once extended for peace can clench into fists if need be. How long can patience be tested before it runs out? It's a question that echoes across the arid landscapes of the Arab world. For years, the people have been the embodiment of resilience and determination, standing strong in the face of adversity. They have shown a willingness to fight for their land, their dignity, and their rights. But it's not a fight they seek, it's a fight they're willing to take on if necessary. Their bravery is not born out of a love for conflict, but out of a profound love for their homeland and a deep-rooted sense of honor. They are not afraid of death, for they believe in the cause they defend. They carry the legacy of their ancestors who taught them that the price of freedom is often high, but they are willing to pay it. In the heart of every Arab citizen, a powerful phrase resonates, a phrase that has become a symbol of their strength and defiance. Allahu Akbar, God is the greatest. These words are not a call to violence, but a declaration of faith, a testament to their unwavering belief in a higher power. It's a phrase that embodies their indomitable spirit and their refusal to be subdued. But how much more can they endure? How much longer will their patience last? They have shown that they can withstand much, but even the strongest will can be pushed to its limits. They have extended their hands for peace, time and time again, only to be met with aggression and injustice. Patience can only be stretched so far before it snaps, and when it does, the consequences could be dire. For patience is not simply about waiting, it's about how one acts while waiting. And the Arab people have waited long enough. Their patience is not endless, and their silence should not be mistaken for weakness. For when the silent roar, the world will listen. What happens when the oppressed decide to seek revenge? It's a haunting question, isn't it? An unsettling thought, to be sure, but one that must be addressed. When patience runs thin and the last straw breaks, the consequences can be dire. The Arab nations have shown great patience, enduring decades of pain, injustice, and violation of their dignity. But what if that patience runs out? What if the nations that have sought peace decide to seek revenge instead? The answer is as powerful as it is chilling. These nations do not need weapons to fight. Their strength comes from their unity, their resilience, and their unwavering belief in the cause. They are willing to fight with their bare hands, their teeth, their fangs. They are prepared to shatter borders, to reach their oppressors with nothing but their determination and their courage. And let's not forget, these are nations that do not fear death. For them, martyrdom is not a loss, but an honor, a sacrifice for the land, dignity, and the honor of their women and children. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? The thought of nations whose patience has worn thin, ready to fight, ready to seek revenge. This is not a call for violence, but a warning, a reminder of the potential consequences of continued oppression. It's a stark contrast to the desire for peace, a stark reminder of the potential for revenge. So, as we ponder this question, let's also remember the closing thought. Beware the anger of nations whose patience has run out. When peace is forgotten, revenge takes its place. What can you do in the face of such a situation? Take the initiative to educate yourself. Delve into the annals of history. Investigate the root causes and the far-reaching implications of these events. Understand the narratives, the power dynamics, and the perspectives of those directly affected. Form your own opinions based on the breadth and depth of information available to you. And remember, the key to change lies in awareness and understanding. Remember, knowledge is power. Use it wisely.